Good morning, dear students. How are you today? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to have lesson 2 on chapter 1, measuring and constructing segments. So, the objectives here, what are the objectives? The objectives by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to use length and midpoint of a segment, construct midpoints and congruent segments. You can measure here. We learned this. We can measure a segment to calculate the distance between two locations. Maps of a race are used to show the distance between the stations on the course, as in example 4. Okay, here a ruler can be used to measure the distance between 2 points. Okay, we know that. Okay, a point corresponds to one and only one number of the ruler. A point, it's important here to know and focus, a point corresponds what? To one and only one number on the ruler, right? This number is called coordinate. This number is called what? Coordinate here. So I have here this point, it's the coordinate. Do you remember coordinate? The following postulate summarize this concept. Let's see. Okay, postulate here, ruler postulate. The points on a line can be what? Can be put into a one-to-one corresponding with real numbers, as you see here, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. The distance between two points is the absolute value. Okay, absolute value, it means like this. Okay, absolute value, it gives me here positive 2, right? The absolute value of negative 2, algebra gives me, 2. To get rid of the negative. Okay, so I have here the distance between any 2 points here, as you see, is the absolute value of the difference of the coordinates. So if the coordinates of point A and B are A, B, okay, the capital letters here and here the small letters, then the distance between A and B, okay, the distance between A and B, can you hear me, is what? Is the absolute value of A minus B. Okay, here absolute values of A and B, the numbers, and here A and B, the points. Okay, or B minus A. Okay, why B minus A here? It's A minus B subtraction. Okay, we can here use the commutative property for subtraction. Yes, we can. Why? Because here the absolute value, when I say absolute value, then the negative here, it becomes here positive. Okay, it doesn't matter here, it's negative here, it should be positive when you finish here the absolute value, when you solve for the absolute value. So the distance between A and B is called the length of AB or AB, as we see here. Okay, again, so the distance here is called the length of segment AB or just AB. As you see here, I have here AB and I have here AB equals what? A minus B, or I can say, okay, B minus A, it's okay, done. For example, let's go. Example 1, finding the length of a segment. Yeah, so finding the length of a segment here, I have DC for DC. I have here D for 0.5 and C2. So what should I do? It's very easy to take 4.5 minus 2. Absolute value of 4.5 minus 2. Don't forget absolute value. So 4.5 minus 2 gives me 2.5. Absolute value of 2.5 positive gives me positive 2.5. Okay, to the ones who can't remember the absolute value of negative 2.5, for example, here negative gives you always positive 2.5, and if it's positive gives you the same, okay, the same positive, my dear students. Okay, focus. Thanks. So I have here another example to show you. If I here want the distance of EF, so E negative 4 and F negative 1. So negative 4, don't forget the absolute value of negative 4 minus, open brackets, negative 1. Okay, again, the absolute value of negative 4 minus, okay, minus subtract negative 1. So when I say here, and this is the absolute value of both of the subtraction of the numbers. So negative 4, I have here what, my dear students? Negative and negative. Negative times negative gives you positive 1. right. And I have here -4, -4, and +1. Do you remember from last year? Yeah, we take what we take the we make the subtraction when you have here different signs in subtraction or add or addition. Different signs here means negative. Okay, go like this. We have here negative and we have here positive. So what should you do? Make the subtraction. 4 minus 1 equals 3, and I'll take the, yes, the sign of the greater number, which is 4, so it will be -3. So it will be -3. Again, to the ones who didn't see this, here it's written here in more in good handwriting here, okay, in the book. As you see here, -4 minus -1, -4 minus -1. So negative times negative, don't forget, negative times negative gives you what? Positive. This is important to know and remember. Okay, and here when I say I have here a negative plus -4 plus 1. Remember, when I have here different signs, I do the subtraction. 4 minus 1 gives me 3. And take the sign of, yes, the greater number, 4 or 1, here 4, so I have here -3. Then absolute value of -3, okay, gives me what absolute value? It's just 3, okay, always positive, right? Okay. Let's go to the next one. I have here congruent segments. Congruent segments is very easy. Congruent segments, okay. Congruent segments are segments that have the same length. Are segments that have, congruent means equal. So congruent segments are segments that have the same length. In the diagram here, PQ equals to RS. As you see here on the marker, PQ, okay. PQ equals to RS, as you see. PQ and RS, they are equal, so they are congruent segments, are segments that have the same length. In the diagram, PQ equals to RS. So you can write PQ, look with me here, okay, look at this. I have here, this is read as segment PQ is congruent, so this is the sign of congruent, okay, dear students. Okay, so PQ, segment PQ is congruent to segment RS. Tick marks are used to figure are used in a figure to show the congruent here congruent segments. What's the tick mark here? As you see here, the red tick marks, as you see. Can you see it? Okay, dear students, these are the tick marks here, as you see. You can make a sketch or measure and draw a segment. These may not exact a construction. A construction is a way of creating a figure that's more precise. One way to make a geometric construction is to use a compass and a straight edge. Okay, how can we make a congruent segment? It's very easy to do it. Okay, draw L. Okay, choose a point on L and label it C. So choose a point on L and label it C. I have here opened the compass to the distance AB. So then I'm going to open my compass here on AB. Okay. Then place the point. Place the point of the compass at C. Okay, this one at the point of the compass, the iron one at point here at point C. And make an arc through L. Make an arc here through L, as you see. Find the point where the arc and L intersects and label it as D. Okay, then here CD congruent to AB. Okay, again, can you see this? How can I make congruent here segments? Draw L, okay, draw L, then a point on L and label it C. Okay, as you see, and then open the compass to distance AB. You here choose the distance for AB. Open your compass to the distance here AB as you like. Okay, it's but a reasonable one. Okay, then place the point of the compass at C, as you see here at C, the fixed one, as here at here C. And here make an arc, and here mark an arc through L. Find the point where the arc and L intersects and label it what? Here D. Okay. So I have here a CD segment congruent to AB segment. Okay. So copying a segment, okay, it's easy to do. Sketch, draw, and construct a segment congruent to MN. I have here a segment MN, as you see. This is a segment MN, as you see it. as you see it. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so here copying a segment. As you see here, we have steps to follow. Estimate and sketch. Estimate here the length of mn. Okay, the length of mn. Here, estimate the length of mn. And sketch PQ and sketch PQ. Okay, approximately the same length. Okay, step 2, measure and draw a ruler. Measure and draw. Use of course the ruler to measure mn. Okay, use the ruler to measure here mn, as you see. And then mn appears to be 3.1. Here mn 3.1. And I have also, okay, use a ruler to draw xy, here xy, to have the length here 3.1. Okay, this is easy for you, I know. Here construct and compare. Use a compass and straight edge to construct st. So you're going here to open your arc. A ruler shows here pq and xy are approximately the same length as mn. So here, but st is precisely here the same length. So it's easy to do this, to draw here. What's this? To draw, copying a segment, to draw congruent segments. Okay. In order for you to say that a point B is between 2 points A and C, all 3 points must lie on the same line. AB plus BC equals to AC. Yes, this is important. Okay. Segment addition postulate. When I say here, if B here between A and C, B between A and C, so AB plus BC gives you AC. So this is the postulate of, yes, segment addition postulate. So using the segment addition postulate, A here, B is between here for this one, B is between A and C. AC is 14, okay, and BC 11.14. Find AB. So I have here B between A and C, B between A and C. So what do you think? Here I have AC as a whole here gives me 14, and I have here BC, this one gives me what? Gives me 11.4. This is 11.4. So this one will be the difference between 14 and 11.4. Very easy. So here I have some steps I should follow. What do you see here? I have here, as you see, AC equal AB plus BC. Okay, a segment addition postulate, and I have here, so 14 equals AB equal, as we drew this now, AB plus 11.4. So when we want to get rid of positive 11.4 algebra, we substitute here yes, we here add to both sides a negative 11.4. Okay, clear this to make it more clear for you. So we have here to do what? Negative 11.4, and here negative 11.4. So 11.4 minus 11.4, AB will give you, yes, 2.6. Okay. I'd like to tell you something here. Substitute 14 for AC. To put instead of AC, I'll put here 14. Okay, and instead here of BC 11.4. Substitute to put instead. S is between R and T, the same idea, but here we have something more complicated. So he asks me here, okay, S is between R and T. So I have here S here between R. I have drawn this. Okay, it's already in your book. Okay, so I have here R, T, and S in between, as you see. RT equals to RS plus R plus ST. As you see here, RT, the whole one here, RT, okay, the whole line equals to what? RS, okay, plus what? ST. Again, I have here RT as a whole, and I have here RS plus RT, okay, I need the marker, plus RT, equals to RS plus ST gives you the whole RT. Easy? Yes. and it's given here in what? It's given here in expressions. I have here r t equals to rs equal plus st, and if I have here if I have here rs equals to what? Can you see this? Equals to given to me in the problem 2x plus 7. Okay, it's not just a number, it's expression. So when I say here 2x plus 7, so okay, so here I will say, as you see here, the whole one, rt equals what? Rt from the point r to the point t, it's 4x, right? Okay, and I have here for the two parts, the first part rs equals to x plus 7, it's given, so write 2x plus 7, and I have here in the second part 28 in green color, so here plus 28, so 4x equals to 2x plus 7 plus 28. What should I do now? So sum algebra. So I have here equality 4x equal 2x plus 7 plus here equation here to solve the equation. I have here 4x equals to 2x plus 7 plus 28. Okay, what should I do? Clear this to make it more clearer for you. So I have here, as you see, okay, I have here to solve, substitute the given values. We have done this already. Simplify. Okay, I have here 4x the same, 4x. What should I do here? I have here 28 and I have here 7. We can here say what? We can here add 28 the number with 7. Add 28 and 7. 28 and 7. 28 and 7 gives you 35. Okay, okay. 4x equal what? Equals to 2x plus 35 after simplifying. Okay, I want to get rid of what? I want to get rid of here, I have here 2x and I have here 4x. Get rid of the first 2x here, the first one. I want to isolate x to have the value of here x, so I get rid first of this 2x, okay, in the other side. So 2x, what should I do here? Positive 2x, so I can add negative 2x. So, or in other words, I can say subtract 2x from both sides. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. When I subtract this side, 4x, this one, 4x minus 2x, it gives you what, my dear students? 2x. Okay, and 2x minus 2x in the other side. Okay, clear it. And on the other side here, as you see, okay, okay, here in the other side here, as you see, 2x plus 35 minus 2x, I will here erase what? I get rid of 2x. Okay, gives me, so after this I have what I've got, 2x, as you see, 2x equals to 35. I want to get rid of what? Of 2 here, of 2 that's beside x. It means here 2x means what? 2 times x. So 2 times x, the inverse is what? Divided. Divide both sides by to get rid of the 2 of that 2. So to divide both sides by 2. 2x divided 2 gives me just x, 1x, it means 1x or just x. 35 divided 2, it will give me this fraction, or 17.5. Okay, okay, then substitute. Okay, clear. Substitute here 17.5, as you see, for x. Okay, so here x equals 17.5, so substituted for x. So 4 rt equals what? Rt equals to 4x, so 4 times what? 17.5, so it will give you what? Rt, okay, equals to 70, right? Easy. Okay. So I have here the midpoint. The midpoint M of AB is the point that bisects bisects or divides the segments into two congruent segments. If M is the midpoint of AB, then AM equals to MB. I know that's easy. So if AB equals 6, then AM equals 3 and MB equals 3. Okay, easy one, easy one. Recreation application. The map shows the route for a race. You are 365 meters from drink station R and 2 kilometers from the drink station S. The first aid station is located at the midpoint of the two drink stations. How far are you from the first aid station? Okay. As you see here, I have here this map as you see, and let your current location be X. Let your current location as you see here is X, current location. And the location of the first aid station, the location of the first aid station is here, let it be Y. So this is, okay, this is for the first aid station, and we draw this to make it easier. Okay, this is the plan to draw here, okay, to help me to solve the problem. Okay, let's and x, okay, so I have here xr, okay, xr plus what, plus rs gives you what, my dear students? I can hear you. X what? Xs, yes. So xs equals to, as you see, xr, the two circles, xr plus what, plus rs. Okay, okay, plus what, rs gives me xs. Okay, I have here xr equals to 365, as you see, and I don't know rs. Rs is what? Let's clear this to see. Rs, I don't know rs, but I do know what? I do know the xs. Okay, so it will be very easy. Xs equal 2 kilometers in meters. Okay, can we solve? Here I have two different units, kilometers and meters. So solve. Okay, 2 kilometers equals how much? How much meters? Or how many meters? I'm sorry. So it gives me 2,000. Yes, 2,000 meters. 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers gives me how many meters? So it gives me 2,000 meters, right? Okay, because in every kilometers it gives me 1,000. So here let's solve. Let's your current location. Let's your current location x and the, okay, as we have said this before, and I have here xr plus rs equals to xs. Okay, I want to show you something. When, okay, when I have a math problem, I can use the drawing, I can use the tables. Okay, all of these can help me to solve the problem. We have taken this before in problem solving steps, so this is important to mention. Okay, while drawing, it's very easy to see the how the steps that I'm going to use. Okay, make it easier. So so as you see here, I have xr, this xr equals to 365 plus rs. I don't know rs equals what, but I know that xs, this whole one equals to 2 kilometers and gives me 2,000 meters, right? Okay, so let's solve for algebra now. I have here 365. Substitute here xr 300 for xr 365. For rs here I don't know, and for xs it gives me 2,000 okay meters. So I do what to get rid of this 365. This is positive, and so I will subtract 365 from both sides. Substitute first 365 for xr 2000. We have done this step. Subtract 365 from both sides, okay, don't forget, from this side and this side. So after subtraction, rs here, okay, clear, rs here is what, 1635. So I want to have here ry equals what? Okay, ry is, just a moment. Okay, ry, what's ry now? Don't forget, I have here midpoint. So midpoint means that it divides here into two equal parts. So I have here, as you see, 100 1635. So I'll divide both by 2. I'll divide this by 2. So I have both sides 817.5. Okay, y is the, as it's written here, y is the midpoint of rs. Y is the midpoint of rs. This is the midpoint of rs. When I here have that rs is 1635, so ry gives you the half of the half part. It will give you 817.5. Okay, 1635 divided 2 gives you this line. Okay, this measurement. So you are about 1182.5 from the first aid station. Okay, why? Because here we have solve it for xy equal xr plus ry, xr plus ry. So after substitution here, it gives me 1000 after substitution, as you see. Okay, after substitution, as you see here, substitute 365 for xr and 817.5 for ry. Okay, so this is the miles from the first aid station. Okay, okay. I want to show you again here to make sure that you understand everything. This is the distance. Okay, 365 and plus ry. This is ry, and I calculated ry here. I calculated first this rs. I calculated first this rs. Okay, and then I calculated just this small point, and then okay, I want to show you this to you again. I calculated here first this part. Okay, I calculated the rs part, this one. Okay, then the midpoint y gives me this equals to this, so I've got this 817.5, 817.5, right? Okay, then I calculated what, my dear students? I calculated xy this, okay, to the first aid station. Got it? Okay, everything is good. Okay, let's continue. So I have here a segment bisector is any ray, segment, or line that intersects a segment at its midpoint. Okay, it's easy now. It divides the segment into two equal parts at its midpoint. Okay, it's easy here to draw. Okay, as you see here, my dear students, it's easy here to draw xy on a sheet of paper, and then fold here the paper so that y is on the top of x. Okay, and then unfold the paper. The line represents the crease, bisects here xy, this invisible one. Can you see this one, this line? Okay, okay, so bisects xy, label here the midpoint m. Okay, so xm equals to my, as you see here, xm, this part equals to my. Okay, okay, using the midpoints to find the lengths. Here I have here ABC. AB here is 5x. Okay, AB here is 5x, and I have here BC equal 3x plus 4. So, and I have here B is the midpoint. Okay, so I have here what's midpoint? So 5x equals to, yes, equals to 3x plus 4. Don't look to the answer, and it will be easier for you by imagining. Here I have here B is the midpoint, so 5x equals to 3x plus 4. Why? Because B is the midpoint. So I have here solve for x, AB equal BC. As we know, B is the, why? This is the reason why, because since B is the midpoint of AC. Okay, okay, I have here AB equal, substitute 5x instead of AB, and substitute 3x plus 4 instead of, yes, BC. Okay, so what should I do? Get rid of this one, 3x. Okay, How? By subtracting 3x from both sides. So 5x minus 3x equals to 2x, and I have 4, 2x equal 4. So 2x divided 2 to get rid of what? Get rid of here the coefficient of the x. The coefficient of x here is 2. So divided by 2 gives you here x alone isolated, and that's what I want. X here alone equals to 4 minus 2. Okay, when I divide here this side by 2, I should divide here this side by, of course, 2. Okay, so x equals to 2. Here, find a, b, b, c, a, c. So a, b here, substitute here x for 2. So you'll find 5x. Okay, can you see this with me, everyone? 5x, so 5 times 2. I substitute 2 for, yes, for x. And so on. Okay. So this is lesson 2. Study well from the YouTube presentation, and do the homework in your practice book on lesson 2. Thank you, my dear students.